Hi, it's 1010, and this is the 2022 Anunnaki Code, The End of the World and Their Return to Earth by Maximilien de Lafayette. This is chapter 28, question 28. What is the secret meaning of Haf-nah, the symbol of mushrooms? Mushroom was a very important symbol in the early Anunnaki. Although it might appear insignificant and silly in the context of extraterrestrial civilizations and Anunnaki's literature, the mushroom was a very important symbol in the early Anunnaki language, scripts given to the Phoenicians and later on to King Solomon. Mushroom in Anak is hofna, and it represents many things such as fecundity, occult, power, heredity, life, genetical reproductions, and even a sexual symbol referring to a woman. Ancient Sumerian, Persians, and Phoenicians myths tell us how patriarchs used an extraction from mushroom and mixed it with an Anunnaki female DNA to create a secret race of creatures capable of building huge edifices and temples. Legend has it that the Templars learned this secret while digging in the basements and underground tunnels of the Temple of King Solomon. The Book of Ramadosh elaborated on this mixture and described how Haf-nah was used to create an extraordinary quasi-human race capable of performing miracles and teleporting stones of an immense dimension. In the early Phoenician language, Haf-nah meant a hand, grabbing, or instrument. Ironically and interestingly enough, if you read the Christian Arabic translation of the Bible, you will find this phrase, hafnat tarab. And this is mind-boggling because it refers to the creation of Adam. In other words, the creation of the human race. In Arabic, hafna means what a hand can grab or a small quantity. This contemporary meaning of the word tarab in Arabic is A, sand, or B, dirt. Now, if you add hafna to rab, you get this, the hand grabs dirt. And this is how the Christian Arabic Bible interprets the creation of Adam. God grabbed with his hand dirt from the ground. So the mushroom, hand, and dirt are enigmatically connected to the creation's transcripts of the ancients. The mushroom, Anunnaki, and Knights Templar. The meaning of the name of the great Perseus, founder of the Perseid dynasty and builder of the citadel of Mycenae, is the palace of the mushroom, and various illustrations of the mushroom appear abundantly on churches' columns. Another striking resemblance is the figure of the biblical Melchizedek that appeared on the facade of the Cathedral des Chartres in France, holding a chalice in the shape of a mushroom symbolizing life, and perhaps the Holy Grail. As interpreted in the literature of Cathars, Templars, and many enlightened Eastern societies, it was also interpreted as the divine human vessel, meaning the womb of Virgin Mary, the very womb that gave birth to Jesus. In ancient Phoenician and Akkadian traditions closely related to the Anunnaki, the mushroom as a chalice represents the creative power of the female. More precisely, the fecundity of the female Anunnaki goddess, giver of life and all living creatures. This source came in the form of the mitochondrial DNA. Also, the secret extracted liquid of the mushroom represented the light liquid, known also as elixir of life. On many Templars' pillars in Bourges, upper part of the medieval fortress or castle in Syria, Malta, and Lebanon, the mushroom is carefully illustrated as the flower of life, known to the Phoenicians, Habiru, or Hebrew, early Arabs, Sumerians, and Anunnaki as Warda, or Ward, or Verde. Almost the same word in all of these languages, symbolizing the blooming of life. At one point in history, the mushroom's figure was used by the Templars of St. John of Malta as the symbol of the Holy Grail. And in other passages, the mushroom represented a head, the head of a leader. Some historians thought that the leader was Baphomet, while others believed that it was Noah, and another group believed that it was the prophet Muhammad. And finally, there is a group of learned masters who claim that it was the Kalach of Markaba. Familiar? Kalach is God, and Markaba is spaceship or UFO. The Anunnaki's mushroom symbol gave birth to the cult of head. Therefore, nothing in the world is more stimulating and captivating than deciphering buried ancient linguistic religious symbols and languages. And this concludes chapter 28.